Rich, focus on ownership. Middle class, focus on monthly payments. Wow. Let's start with a simple observation. Two people can earn almost the same salary. They may live in the same city, work similar hours, and shop at the same stores. But 20 years later, their financial lives look very different. One person has flexibility, options, time. The other feels permanently tied to payments. This difference is not about intelligence. It is not even about discipline. It comes down to what they focus on when making financial decisions. Today, we are going to talk about one idea that quietly separates long-term wealth from long-term stress. Why wealthier people focus on ownership, while the middle class focuses on monthly payments. No hype, no shame, just clarity. Section 1. The question we are trained to ask. Most middle-class financial decisions begin with a single question. Can I afford the monthly payment? Not questions like, do I truly need this? What does this cost me in the long term? What am I giving up by saying yes? Just one question. Can this fit into my monthly budget? This question feels responsible. It sounds mature. It feels safe. And that is exactly why it is so powerful. When life is framed around monthly payments, almost anything feels affordable. A $45,000 car does not feel like $45,000. It feels like $620 a month. An $1,800 phone does not feel like $1,800. It feels like $75 a month. The price fades away. The commitment stays. Section 2. Why monthly payments feel comfortable. Monthly payments reduce pain. Psychologically, humans struggle to feel future consequences. We feel today's discomfort far more strongly than tomorrow's cost. So when a salesperson says, do not worry about the price, just focus on the payment, your brain relaxes because the pain is spread out. The decision feels reversible. The lifestyle upgrade feels immediate. This is not stupidity. It is human nature. Modern consumer finance is built around this exact weakness, and the middle class is not failing at money. They are playing the game exactly as it was designed. Section 3. Ownership thinks in total cost. 345-teen. Now let's contrast this with how wealthier individuals tend to think. They do not ask, can I afford the payment? They ask, what do I own at the end of this? Ownership-focused thinking zooms out. Instead of asking how much per month, they ask, what is the total cost? What is this asset worth over time? Does this create dependence or flexibility? A payment-focused mindset optimizes for comfort today. An ownership-focused mindset optimizes for control tomorrow. That difference compounds. At Section 4, the car example. Everyone understands. 515 to 645. Cars make this contrast easy to see. Two people buy cars. Person A buys a reliable, less exciting car, pays it off quickly, drives it for 10 to 12 years. Person B leases or finances continuously, always has a reasonable monthly payment, never fully owns the car. On the road, both look successful. But financially, the outcomes are different. Person A eventually has no payment, lower insurance costs, freedom to redirect money elsewhere. Person B has a permanent obligation, less flexibility, a lifestyle that depends on continued income, same income, very different outcomes. Not because of discipline, but because of how the decision was framed. Next, Section 5, payments. Create dependence. Here's the part people rarely say out loud. Monthly payments do not just take money, they take options. When a large portion of your income is pre-committed, you cannot take career risks. You cannot easily reduce work hours. You cannot walk away from unhealthy environments. This is why many people feel stuck, even with decent salaries. It is not laziness. It is not lack of ambition. It is structural dependence built one payment at a time. Ownership reduces dependence. Payments increase it. Section 6. Status control. Here is the deeper truth. The middle class often optimizes for status stability. Looking successful, feeling normal, keeping up quietly. Wealthier individuals tend to optimize for control. Control over time, control over choices, control over pressure. Status asks, how does this look right now? Ownership asks, what does this give me later? Neither approach is morally better, but they lead to very different lives. Conclusion. A shift in thinking, not a rule. This video is not saying never finance, never use credit, never enjoy life. It is saying something simpler. Before asking, can I afford the monthly payment? Try asking, what am I locking myself into? Wealth does not come from deprivation. It comes from clarity. Clarity about trade-offs, clarity about ownership, clarity about what you are really buying. If this way of thinking helped you see money a little differently, you can subscribe for more calm, logical conversations like this. Thank you for watching.